now we'll deep dive into strategy for each section, like your all section wise toppers sitting here 98, 98, 97 percentile. So, okay, so enjoy. So 97 percentile in DILR, which is like a make or break section. So what is the strategy in the last 10 days for this section? How do you go about data interpretation and logical reasoning?
For me, it were two basic fundas. First thing is when you start with the paper, like when the DILR section begins, I used to click on the question paper mode. I used to do a quick scan for 5 minutes of the passages which are there. More or less, there will be 4 passages. So you scan the 4 passages, and the second one there is ranking them. Ranking them according to your three criteria. Number one is relevance, whether you have done similar type of passages during the mocks or not. Second thing is the information which is mentioned, which is a key thing. If the information regarding whatever set it is, for example, if I am considering a LR set, in most of the cases, the information mentioned in LR sets are open-ended. Like if you are getting a clue, say who won the match, A won the match. There are few more possibilities, like did A win the match, considering the fact B and C does not win, D does not win. So there are multiple possibilities in case of implicit information. You need to keep yourself away from those questions because it might create a problem in between solving the set. Go for questions, go for sets which have explicit data mentioned, heavily data based questions. And the trick here is those sets look very complicated over the top. It looks very complicated, while the LR sets, which are actually difficult in real nature, who have open-ended information, they look simple.
Okay.
So that's something that's a very tricky thing. You have to get used to it. So 3 things: relevance, information, and third thing is time based. You jot down A, B, C, D. There are 4 sets. You jot down B and C will be the sets which I am going to choose. Now, out of B and C, if you think that B will take more time, attempt it later. Take C first.
Okay.
So this is the thing which I used to do.
You mentioned actually both the things, time and selection. So
Yeah.
what do you optimize more for, speed or selection?
Well, selection first.
Okay.
Because it can, as you say, make or break your section.
Right.
In DILR, the main thing is selection, because you would never like to start a set and at the middle point, after you've wasted 10-15 minutes on the set, you think like, no, this was not the set which I should have chosen. I need to shift to another set. So this is not the right thing which should happen with you. So selection is the first thing, then comes time.
Okay, it's 20th November today, right? And we have 10 days away from the exam. So how should students prepare for DILR now? Should they go about practicing 2-3 new sets every day, or should they just focus on, revising the difficult ones which they found?
See, if you go to any online, there are a lot of websites which give you practice DILR sets. More or less, you will find things in similar lines. I would say go to practice those similar line sets, not the same sets which you have practiced beforehand, because there is a thing called memory muscle. So muscle memory, like for me, it used to work like whenever I used to go back practicing some difficult set which I couldn't attempt previously, I used to remember the answers and it was not at all challenging for me. So what I used to do is practice new sets, but those in similar lines with what you have already done in so many months. That's the thing I can suggest.
Okay. And let's zoom out a little and focus on the first 5 minutes of the section. How do you scan the paper? How do you identify the green flags and red flags, if I would call in your language?
Actually, first thing is your paper seems way too easy if you just click on the question paper button.
Okay.
That is the thing which is just visible in front of your eyes, but most of the aspirants, I would say around 70% of the aspirants don't even click on that button.
Okay.
Check it. It's like the total thing is in there. It's like a question paper. You just need to scan. Okay, this is the set. Now, there's the 3 criteria which I mentioned. Number 1 is relevance. Have I ever done similar kind of sets or not? Number 2, information, implicit or explicit. Are the information given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are they open-ended or close-ended? You can choose a mix of things which are open and close-ended, or only open-ended ones, but don't ideally go for close-ended ones. Lastly, it will be the time.
Okay.
If you find a data set, heavy database set, and one with the graphs, I ideally used to find graphs questions to be solvable with ease and keeping like the time constraint. Okay. So it's easier and faster to solve the graph related questions rather than only data related questions which I have to calculate a lot. So you need to choose accordingly.
So how much time would you finally give a set before you abandon it?
Well, ideally 5 to 7 minutes, not more than that. Like it should not happen that you start, like it's, may God forbid, it should not happen with anyone that you start with the set and you then finally abandon it because your 7 to 8 minutes, whatever you have put into that set, it gets wasted.
And what was your final trigger to move on?
So coming back to the LR set example which I was saying, say the hint 1 or the number first clue or the first information and second information, it's okay. I can relate with it. I can understand, okay, now we always plot something on a table format. I can relate it, okay, now where can this information fit in? When I'm going to option 3, I can see that there is a dilemma for me to where should I fit the option 3 clue. It's not being clearly understandable. Where can I use this clue as? Or there is a dilemma like, is it working here or there? Or there is some difficulty for me in understanding the language of the clue, because some clues are like twisted and turned into a different, presented in a different way. You might not be able to understand or figure out the language. So in that case, it should be a no-no. You should not be sticking to that particular set because you have chosen it and grinding it more and more, because it will create problems for you. Go to the second option. If this is a set B out of the ABCD, this is the set B you have chosen right now, and you're stuck in that, please stop doing that, go to set C, finish that and come here, because there is always that should be an insurance set, because in DILR, a lot of people don't even get this opportunity of doing one set 100% correctly. So if you just do one set correctly, your past data has shown that it will get you at least 80 percentile for in the CAT exam. So you need to get your insurance set right and then go for other sets which will actually add up or maximize your score in the DILR section.
Okay, one last question. Right, what should they focus on in the LR section specifically to identify that these are some particular set of questions which are relatively very easy when it comes to logical reasoning?
Now I would say that go with your strengths. It actually depends person to person. I am a person who likes data sets. You can be a person who likes to solve LR sets and you do it gleefully and easily. So check which type of questions have you attempted and correctly attempted in the past 6, 7, 8 months of your CAT journey. Check those mocks. Which are the questions which you have attempted? Identify what was the thing which triggered that, yeah, this is the set and this is why I should attempt it, this is why I shouldn't be attempting it. Out of the 4 questions, out of the 3 questions, rest of the 3 questions.
Makes sense. I think this is very helpful for students who are struggling, especially with the DILR section.
Yeah, actually.
Right.